Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting midsize performance pickup trucks of the year, the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor. If you thought the Ranger was just Ford's smaller workhorse compared to the F-150, think again, because in Raptor form, this truck is transformed into a rugged, adrenaline-fueled off-road beast that takes everything people love about the legendary F-150 Raptor and condenses it into a slightly smaller, more agile, and more affordable package. Let's begin with the core details of the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor. Built on the latest generation Ranger platform, this truck is designed not just as a utility vehicle but as a high-performance off-road machine. Ford has equipped it with a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged V6 EcoBoost engine, pumping out around 405 horsepower and 430 pounds-feet of torque, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. That's an incredible figure for a mid-size pickup, putting it in the same conversation as full-size trucks when it comes to raw power. This engine setup isn't just about speed, it's about delivering consistent torque across the rev range. Whether you're crawling over rocks at 5 miles per hour or blasting through desert sand dunes at 70 miles per hour, the Ranger Raptor delivers controlled, usable power. The truck also comes with the 4WD system with selectable drive modes including normal, sport, slippery, rock crawl, mud, ruts, baja, and tow haul, allowing drivers to tailor the truck's performance for different terrains and needs. When it comes to dimensions, the Ranger Raptor is slightly larger than the standard Ranger. It sits on a reinforced high-strength steel chassis with additional bracing to handle the extra punishment of high-speed off-roading. Its ground clearance measures about 11.5 inches, and the approach, breakover, and departure angles are all optimized for rugged adventures. Ford also equips it with 33-inch BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrain tires mounted on 17-inch beadlock-capable wheels, ensuring maximum grip. Payload capacity comes in around 1,300 pounds, and towing is rated at 7,500 pounds, making it not only an off-road toy but a capable hauler as well. For fuel economy, don't expect miracles. The EPA estimates hover around 15 miles per gallon city and 19 miles per gallon highway A. But let's be real, no one buys a Ranger Raptor for gas mileage. They buy it because it's fun, aggressive, and built for adventure. Moving on to the exterior design, the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor is instantly recognizable as a member of the Raptor family. The front end is dominated by a bold Ford block-letter grille, flanked by aggressive C-clamp LED headlights that give it a futuristic and intimidating look. The hood features functional heat extractors, emphasizing its performance-oriented character. The fender flares are noticeably wider than those of the standard Ranger, accommodating its larger tires and giving the truck a muscular stance. You'll also find reinforced steel bumpers, front and rear skid plates, and tow hooks are all functional elements designed for off-road resilience. The body itself is slightly higher and longer, and the wheel arches have been designed for better articulation during suspension travel. The side profile is where the Ranger Raptor's aggressive stance really shines. With its wider track and lifted suspension, it looks planted and ready for action. Ford has integrated functional rock sliders along the sides, which not only protect the body from off-road obstacles but also add to the rugged aesthetic. Stepping inside the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor, you're greeted with a cabin that blends functionality, comfort, and rugged sportiness. The first thing you'll notice is the 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster and the massive 12-inch portrait-style touchscreen running Ford's Sync 4A system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with over-the-air software updates. The seats are heavily bolstered Raptor-specific sports seats, available in leather with suede inserts. They're designed to hold you in place during aggressive off-roading while still being comfortable for long road trips. Contrast stitching and Raptor logos are embroidered throughout the cabin, giving it a distinct identity. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and features paddle shifters along with a red center stripe, a nod to performance vehicles. The center console offers plenty of storage, multiple USB-C ports, and a wireless charging pad. Ford has also added premium touches such as ambient lighting, a Bang & Olufsen premium audio system, and dual-zone climate control. Space inside the Ranger Raptor is impressive for a mid-size pickup. The rear seats fold up to provide additional cargo capacity, and passengers in the second row benefit from improved legroom compared to older Ranger models. Noise insulation has been enhanced with extra sound-deadening materials, making highway cruising quieter even with those aggressive off-road tires. Overall, the interior strikes a balance, rugged enough to survive muddy boots and gear, but refined enough to make you forget you're in a hardcore off-roader. Now let's talk about comfort, because Ford understands that while the Ranger Raptor is a performance beast, it also has to be livable for daily driving, and the 2026 model excels here. The suspension setup, powered by Fox 2.5-inch live valve internal bypass shocks, constantly adjusts damping in real time based on the terrain. On highways, this means a surprisingly smooth and composed ride, while off-road, it soaks up bumps, ruts, and jumps like a desert racing truck. The seats, as mentioned earlier, are not only supportive but also cushioned for long trips. Ford's designers made sure that lumbar support and adjustability are top-notch, ensuring both driver and passengers remain comfortable during extended journeys. The cabin climate system is strong, with rear vents ensuring passengers in the back are comfortable. The optional panoramic sunroof brightens up the interior and adds an open-air feel, though some hardcore off-roaders might prefer a solid roof for durability. Noise, vibration, and harshness levels are impressively controlled. Despite its aggressive tires, the Ranger Raptor feels refined at highway speeds, and wind noise is minimal. For families or professionals who plan to use this truck both as a toy and as a commuter, this balance of ruggedness and refinement is exactly what makes the Ranger Raptor appealing. Performance is where the Ranger Raptor truly shines, with its 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 engine delivering over 400 horsepower. This truck rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.5 seconds, an incredible feat for a mid-size pickup. The 10-speed transmission shifts quickly and seamlessly, especially in sport and Baja modes, where it holds gears longer for maximum acceleration. Off-road, the Ranger Raptor is nearly unstoppable. The Fox shocks, combined with its reinforced suspension arms and long travel setup, allow the truck to handle jumps, dips, and uneven terrain with ease. The Baja mode transforms the throttle, suspension, and transmission into a desert racing configuration, making this truck feel like a trophy truck straight out of a Baja 1000 rally. On rocky trails, the rock crawl mode engages low-range 4WD, optimizes throttle response, and locks differentials as needed to provide precise, controlled climbing ability. With over 11 inches of ground clearance and class-leading approach and departure angles, the Ranger Raptor makes short work of challenging trails. On paved roads, the truck is equally impressive. It's not just an off-road specialist, it feels stable, planted, and even sporty. Steering feedback is responsive, and body roll is surprisingly minimal for a truck of this size. Whether you're taking it on winding mountain roads or long highway stretches, the Ranger Raptor performs confidently. Braking power is strong thanks to upgraded all-terrain brakes, and the truck's towing and payload capabilities make it versatile for hauling trailers, boats, or equipment. So, after spending time with the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor, what's the final verdict? Well, it's clear that Ford has nailed the formula once again. They've taken everything people love about the larger F-150 Raptor, the aggressive styling, the powerful engine, the rugged suspension, and the off-road prowess, and packaged it into a slightly smaller, more affordable truck that's perfect for buyers who want performance without going full-size. The Ranger Raptor is not just a mid-size pickup, it's a lifestyle vehicle. It's for the weekend adventurers, the desert runners, the mountain explorers, and yes, even the daily commuters who just want a truck that makes every drive exciting. It's versatile, it's tough, and it's packed with modern technology that ensures it can keep up with both rugged off-road trails and modern urban life. Of course, it's not perfect. The fuel economy could be better, and its price tag is higher than a standard Ranger. But those who buy a Raptor aren't looking for efficiency or budget, they're looking for performance, capability, and fun. And on those fronts, the Ranger Raptor delivers in spades. If you're in the market for a mid-size performance pickup in 2026, the Ford Ranger Raptor is easily one of the top contenders. It brings world-class off-road engineering, striking design, and daily usability into one package that no competitor currently matches. And that wraps up our 125-minute full review of the 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor. If you enjoyed this in-depth breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our detailed reviews of the latest trucks, SUVs, and performance vehicles hitting the market.